Life is a precious and wondrous thing. It is a phenomenon that transcends the boundaries of species, connecting all living beings in a web of existence that is both fragile and resilient. From the smallest insect to the largest whale, every living creature on Earth shares a common goal: to create more life. This drive to reproduce is a fundamental aspect of survival, ensuring that the essence of life continues through generations. This incredible process, known as reproduction, ensures the continuation of each species and the rich tapestry of life on our planet. It is a dance of biology and chemistry, a symphony of cells and genes working in harmony to bring forth new life. For thousands of years, humans have marveled at the miracle of birth. Across cultures and epochs, the arrival of a new life has been celebrated with rituals and ceremonies, each one a testament to the awe and wonder that birth inspires. How can a tiny seed grow into a towering tree? This transformation is a testament to the power of life, a process that begins with a single cell and unfolds into a complex organism. How can a single fertilized egg develop into a complex animal like a bird, a fish, or even a human being? The journey from a single cell to a fully formed organism is one of nature's most remarkable feats, or even a human being. The development of a human being from a fertilized egg is a process that involves countless steps, each one meticulously orchestrated by the genetic code. These are questions that have fascinated scientists and philosophers for centuries. The quest to understand the origins of life and the mechanisms of reproduction has driven some of the greatest minds in history. Today, thanks to the incredible discoveries of biologists, we have a deeper understanding of the intricate mechanisms that govern reproduction. Advances in technology have allowed us to peer into the very building blocks of life, revealing the secrets of DNA and cellular processes. We know that reproduction is essential for the survival of all species. It is the means by which life perpetuates itself, ensuring that each generation can carry forward the legacy of its ancestors. Without it, life on Earth would cease to exist. The cycle of birth, growth, and reproduction is what sustains the diversity and vibrancy of our planet's ecosystems. Join me now as we embark on a fascinating journey into the world of animal reproduction. We will delve into the myriad ways in which life finds a way to continue, exploring the strategies and adaptations that different species have evolved. We will explore the different ways in which animals create offspring, from the simplest to the most complex. From the intricate courtship rituals of birds to the nurturing behaviors of mammals, each species has its own unique approach to reproduction. We will uncover the secrets of the human reproductive system, a marvel of biological engineering that allows for the creation of new life. Understanding this system is not only fascinating, but also crucial for our health and well-being. And learn how each of us was brought into being. The journey from conception to birth is a complex and miraculous process, one that each of us has undergone. Get ready to be amazed by the power and beauty of life itself. As we explore the wonders of reproduction, we will gain a deeper appreciation for the miracle of life and the incredible diversity of living beings that share our world. In the animal kingdom, there are two primary ways that creatures make more of themselves: sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Both methods achieve the same goal, creating new life, but they go about it in very different ways. Each method has its own unique processes and implications for the species that use them. Sexual reproduction is the most common form of reproduction in the animal world. It involves two parents, a male and a female, each contributing genetic material to create a unique offspring. This process often involves complex mating rituals and behaviors that can be fascinating to observe. This mixing of genes is what makes each individual special, with a blend of characteristics inherited from both parents. Think of it like shuffling two decks of cards together. You never know what you're going to get. This genetic diversity is crucial for the survival of species, as it allows for greater adaptability to changing environments and resistance to diseases. Asexual reproduction, on the other hand, only requires one parent. This method is often used by simpler organisms, but some more complex animals also reproduce this way. This parent produces offspring that are genetically identical clones of itself. It's like making a photocopy of a document. You get an exact replica of the original. This can be advantageous in stable environments where the parent's traits are well suited to survival. While this might sound less exciting than the genetic lottery of sexual reproduction, it's a very efficient way for some animals to quickly increase their numbers. For example, many insects and plants use asexual reproduction to rapidly colonize new areas. Both sexual and asexual reproduction have their advantages and disadvantages. and different species have evolved to favor one method over the other, depending on their environment and lifestyle. Sexual reproduction, with its genetic diversity, is often favored in changing or unpredictable environments. Asexual reproduction, with its efficiency, is often favored in stable, unchanging environments. But whether an animal reproduces sexually or asexually, the end result is always the same: the creation of new life and the continuation of the species. This incredible diversity in reproductive strategies is a testament to the adaptability and resilience of life on Earth. Each method, in its own way, ensures that life continues to thrive in the face of ever-changing challenges. Let's delve deeper into the fascinating world of sexual reproduction. At its heart lies a remarkable process, the union of two specialized cells called gametes. The male gamete is called the sperm, and the female gamete is called the egg or ovum. Sperm are tiny mobile cells with a tail that propels them forward, like miniature tadpoles. Their mission is to find and fertilize an egg. Eggs, on the other hand, are much larger and immobile. They contain a storehouse of nutrients to nourish the developing embryo. The process of fertilization is a remarkable feat of biological engineering. When a sperm successfully penetrates an egg, their genetic material combines to form a single cell called a zygote. This zygote contains all the genetic information needed to create a new individual. The zygote then begins to divide rapidly, growing from a single cell into a multicellular embryo. This process of development is carefully orchestrated by a complex interplay of genes and environmental factors. It's a delicate dance, and any misstep can have significant consequences. The successful fusion of sperm and egg marks the beginning of a new life, a testament to the power and beauty of sexual reproduction. Fertilization, the union of sperm and egg, can occur in two main ways, internally or externally. This fundamental process is the cornerstone of sexual reproduction, ensuring the continuation of species across the animal kingdom. Both methods have evolved to suit the specific needs and environments of different species. The diversity in reproductive strategies reflects the incredible adaptability of life on Earth. Internal fertilization, as the name suggests, takes place inside the body of the female. This method is particularly advantageous in terrestrial environments, where water is not always available to facilitate the union of sperm and egg. This is the most common method of fertilization in terrestrial animals, including mammals, birds, and reptiles. Each of these groups has developed unique adaptations to ensure successful internal fertilization. In these animals, the male deposits sperm directly into the female's reproductive tract, where it travels to meet the egg. This direct transfer reduces the risk of sperm being lost or damaged in the external environment. Internal fertilization offers greater protection for the developing embryo from predators and environmental hazards. The embryo can develop in a controlled environment, shielded from external threats. External fertilization, on the other hand, occurs outside the body, typically in aquatic environments. This method relies on the presence of water to bring sperm and egg together. Fish and amphibians are prime examples of animals that utilize external fertilization. These species often engage in elaborate spawning behaviors to increase the likelihood of successful fertilization. In this method, the female releases her eggs into the water, and the male releases his sperm nearby. Timing and synchronization are crucial to ensure that the sperm and eggs meet in the vast expanse of water. The sperm then swim towards the eggs, and fertilization occurs in the open water. This method allows for a large number of eggs to be fertilized simultaneously. External fertilization allows for the fertilization of a large number of eggs at once, increasing the chances of successful offspring. This strategy is particularly useful in environments where the survival rate of individual embryos may be low. However, it also exposes the developing embryos to a greater risk of predation and environmental fluctuations. The open water can be a dangerous place, with many predators and changing conditions that can affect the survival of the embryos. Whether fertilization occurs internally or externally, the end result is the same: the creation of a zygote, the first stage in the development of a new individual. This zygote will undergo numerous changes and stages of development, eventually growing into a fully formed organism, ready to begin the cycle of life anew. The journey from a single cell to a complex organism is a remarkable process, showcasing the wonders of biology and the resilience of life. Each species has its own unique path of development, shaped by millions of years of evolution. From the nurturing behaviors of mammals to the independent survival strategies of many fish and amphibians, the ways in which animals bring new life into the world are as varied as the species themselves. This diversity ensures the survival and thriving of life in every corner of our planet. While sexual reproduction is the most common method of reproduction in the animal kingdom, some animals have evolved remarkable ways to reproduce asexually, creating offspring without the need for a mate. One such method is budding, where a new individual develops from an outgrowth or bud on the parent's body. This bud eventually detaches and becomes an independent organism. Hydras, small freshwater creatures related to jellyfish, are well known for reproducing in this manner. Imagine a miniature version of yourself sprouting from your side. That's budding in action. Another fascinating method is binary fission, employed by single-celled organisms like bacteria and amoebas. In binary fission, the parent cell simply divides into two identical daughter cells, each a clone of the original. It's a rapid and efficient way for these organisms to multiply and colonize new environments. These are just a couple of examples of the diverse and ingenious ways that animals have evolved to reproduce asexually. Asexual reproduction allows for rapid population growth and can be advantageous in stable environments where finding a mate might be challenging. However, it lacks the genetic diversity of sexual reproduction, which can be a disadvantage in changing environments where adaptability is key.